The whole world I wait for this. I make the beat drop off.
Good morning, nice and decent people. What a night of Champions League football. Football is a humbler, you know. Remember, it wasn't last week, a couple of days ago. Arsenal will not beat Bodo if they get through. You're right, we won't beat Bodo. We will beat Sporting. We won't beat Bodo. You see how quick football comes. You see how fickle football fans are. Bodo Glimmet. This is a Cinderella story. Is that the Bodo everyone was scared of? That's how the day started. Like, you knew it was going to be a crazy night of football or a crazy day on this side of the world when a 5-0 is turned around when they were down 3. It gives Liverpool some hope today, yeah? Yeah. But we also talked about last week which one of the English teams are going to go out, which ones are going to represent the Premier League in Europe. Congratulations, Arsenal. Take a bow. You have represented. Big performance, big result. I'm here for it. This is what we see in the Champions League from Arsenal, barring the first leg of this game. We played 8 games, we won all 8 of them, and we did well. We handled our business, and if you look to the other side of London and you're like, oh shit. You see the levels. You see the levels between a Conference League competition and the Champions League. The Blue Boys of London, who's been DMing at me all this shit, champions of the world. This is what happened. Playing PSG in the Donald Trump Invitational preseason is different levels than playing PSG in the motherfucking Champions League, as we found out last year, as Liverpool found out last year, as Villa found out last year. They had a chance to put their foot on their necks, and goddamn, they avenged their 3-0. Them players didn't know what hit them. Rusty, I don't know what hit him. Vinny should have had a hat trick by halftime. Bernardo Silva, the rat, finally got a yellow. Man be forgetting that he's not in the Premier League. Him and that damn Rodri getting away with murder every week in the goddamn Premier League. In Europe, the referees don't play that bullshit. He knew what he was doing. That fucking rat. Ooh, I've never seen a more deserving red. And Man City squad is gone, y'all. There's no more talk of the quad for Man City. You know that Vader. That City fan, because most of the City fans are Canadians and Americans. I've come to see that. You see, like Footy Judge Mo, all the City fans speak with an accent like this, without the Jamaican bit. It's straight Americans. Man City were on the man side of the draw. Yeah, you were on the man side of the draw, and you got your pants pulled down. We're gonna get into all that shit. We got so much more to get into, but it's you know what, the boys in the thumbnail, you know. Might be the damn goal of the season, you know. It's in there for us. It was the Nonimadawaike rocket against Club Brugge, or the Zubamendi Screamer versus Forest, or that. Talk about confidence player. This boy has never lost his confidence. He's never lost his confidence. He's always been a confident player. His freedom of expression was just taken from him. Man turned around. The thing is, he didn't have to think about Michaela, none of his fuckery tactics in that moment. The ball came to him, boom, bang, bosh. You know what I'm saying? Man just popped his collar. Oh, damn. What are we doing? Ever since I can remember, I've been working these holes and they better put my money in my hand. Man scored the goal. It was just like, I does this. I don't even need to celebrate. I just... Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar. Popping my collar. Ain't nobody don't ask me. I'm just so fresh. Too fresh, too clean, Eze, too much. Rashid, hey, I had to make sure that I text that damn Rashid because he has had everything to say about Eze. The same way I had to message him and be like, bro, big you up. Max did his thing because he's been raving on Max all season. Max is the best player and all that. And I love it. But all the disrespect that was coming Eze's way was uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? The Arsenal won the game 2-0, and I can make an argument right here, right now, that the goddamn Leverkusen keeper was the man of the match. That son bitch made like 6 saves in the first 25 minutes. I'm like, damn, it's going to be one of them days. I'm thinking in my head, like, we do not want to go to pens with these men. The way the keeper was on smoke. We go to pen with these men, we're going home, bruv. You know what I'm saying? The Trossard one, the one that there was the ball pinging all around the box. Declan Rice trying to sneak one in. Game could have been done in the first 30 minutes, which is what I was expecting us to do in the first leg. But no serious, and that's not banter. The man of the match could very well be the Leverkusen keeper because he kept them in that game for as long as they did. You know what I'm saying? Big up to every one of you absolute legends locked in. And just quick admin note, people, the Cold Corner podcast is pinned in the title of the video because we recorded yesterday and it's out today. Now, if you are a hip-hop head, make sure you go check that out. Some of it you will love. Some of it you will like. Some of it will probably piss you off, some of the takes. But big up to Gouda SC. Big up to True Guna. Big up to my bro, Josh. Love. My guy. Watch along. Godfather, you know. Big you up, Josh. Hope you're well, my bro. Big up to Iron Man United fan. Wahaha. Hey, listen, I can't wait for next year till you men are involved. Yeah? Because United, you probably in one of the non-seeded pots. So once that draw come around and then United gets drawn, because let the record show. Let me take a dig at our bro. Wahaha. Let the record show that the last time these men played Champions League, they finished bottom of the group. With Galatasaray, Bayern Munich, and some other shit team. I don't know. But United wants to be back in this conversation. They want to be active. So we're here. We're here next year. Wahaha, yeah. Big you up. Big up, Prom. My G. Big up, Josh, man. Prom is in the building with the bruise red. Rob, what you telling me? Chin straight and drop it. Bruce, these men are on to you, you know. Smash up the likes on them, something there, man. Yeah, man. Hey, make sure you know what? Put a link on your community page or a reminder on your community page, because I want to check that out. Yeah, man, Kwaja doing God's work, man. Big him up. Huge result next month. Yuck is going home, you know, and they're gonna boo the shit out of him, you know. They are going to boo the shit out of Gyökeres because of the way he left. Now, you Arsenal fans, you better go there and be careful. And if he scores, he better not celebrate. Or will he? He has to celebrate, right? He has the coldest celebration in sport. You have to do it, even if it's against your team. Because if he loved them, he wouldn't have left the way he did. So, I don't know. But I'm hoping he scores. Even if it's a pen, make him step up and take it. Yep. Good game from Arsenal last night. Better than expected. And that's what I was on yesterday. I was saying the only reason, yesterday's thumbnail, I forgot what I said, or the title, or the main reason I think we would go ahead is because we weren't expecting that. When we are expecting a big performance, big result in certain competitions against lower level opposition like Wigan and shit, we blessed them for it. We were expecting that. But normally when you expect something big from this team, more often than not, they don't. But when you don't expect, you're like, these men are going to shit house a win today. They actually surprised us. If I came back on stream yesterday, it would have sounded like, oh, shit. Where did that come from? Where was that in the first leg? You know what I mean? That type of shot. Young Josh. Big up Josh, man. Josh is 19 and doing bits in the YouTube spaces, you know. Yeah, Mo, the Inter Milan fan. Like, the girl, she's be on the terrace as well. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, can these men not... Let me not even say that. Let me not say what the fuck I was about to say, yeah. But you know this, yeah. But big up to this guy. Yo, Jaga, man, as I respect, and as a man as in the streets, my G. Yes, man, we're through quarterfinals and we turn our eyes to Trophy Sunday. But you know what? Mo know what he's doing, Sheldon. You know what I'm saying? He knows that the type of, you know, people that bring on the panels and shit. You know what I mean? And as I'm swear Eze always has this boost in form when it comes to the end of the season. Eze has never lacked confidence. No one can, brother, when you are a baller, when you can't play football, you can't play football. You know what I mean? That the whole cliche, form is temporary, class is permanent. Like the boy is class. And he's always had it in him. He's just been restricted with his freedom of expression. And in those bang bang plays when you don't need to think, you don't need to worry about what the manager's gonna do, say. We're having shot after shot after shot. He's like, let me have one. And he's becoming real good at this volley thing, the volley god. He's becoming, he catches them cleanly. At the toilet bowl, remember that one was floating up in the air. Bang. He's more athletic and more acrobatic than people think. Relax. Hell yeah, Cav. He's relaxed. No, right. This is his moments. Big game. FA Cup final at Wembley. Bang. You know what I'm saying? Brother, he didn't. Man says, I does this. I don't need to celebrate. I'm just going to.
Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar. Popping my collar.
Ever since I can remember, I've been working these goals. So you better give me the damn ball. Big up to Blacks. Brew, hey, Uncle Views in the building. Big up to the Waffle Don in the house, people. Let me turn your attention to the broski, the Waffle Don, for 1 second. And I heard through the grapevine. I just heard. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how true, but I just heard that. What the hell is going on here? My screen just went blank, people. Blank. But then it's back. Let's turn our attention to Broski, because I heard through the grapevine that today is Broski's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Yeah. One more year, pandem.
Wow, well, our vibes. Give thanks for life. Next year we're doing it again, yeah?
Wow, well, our vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we're doing it again, yeah.
Happy birthday to the Broski. The big milestone. You ain't gonna put your age out there, Baji, but the big milestone, the Broski. Long life, more blessings, prosperity. And as I'm honest to my Broski, the Waffle Don, big you up every time. I've been saying we win that. I've been saying we won the Carabao. We're gonna win the Carabao regardless of what happened yesterday or the month before. I completely separate that game from any form that we're in the league, Champions League, FA Cup. It's a one-off at Wembley. I like our chances. Now, I will warn Arsenal fans that this is dangerous. City are a wounded animal, but they still have quality in that team. Because here's the thing. Manchester City haven't been losing a whole bunch of games in the Premier League. They lost both legs in the Champions League. They lost to Bodo. But in English football, they haven't lost since mid-January when they lost to United. It's the draws that's been killing them. And that's one of the reasons why I'm saying it's not over in the league. Because City haven't been losing games. They've drawn 3 games. I think they drew to Tottenham, Forest, and West Ham. They haven't lost them. 3 draws is what's put them in this bind and put us back in the driver's seat, if you will. So 3 draws. We don't even have to lose games. So that's a different conversation between last night's result and Sunday's game. But still, we have to acknowledge that City, they're a wounded animal, and we know a wounded animal can be dangerous. Now, we're not overwhelming favorites, if we're favorites at all. If it's based on our last performances, we probably will be favorites. But that man got punched up at home versus Man City because Pep, again, has overthought things. And in the past, Pep overthinking things is not new. Now, there are fans across the spaces of Man City and rivals are talking like Pep hasn't done weird shit before, like leaving Rodri on the bench in a Champions League final. He does this. More often than not, because they have so much quality, it works and he gets away with it. But more often than not, sometimes it bites you in the ass, just like it did yesterday. And I hear Man City fans are saying Pep out and all this stuff. I will say to them, you have the right to support your club however you want to. However, be careful what you wish for, goddammit. The grass ain't always greener. And they follow up, we want Pep out, and then they follow up with, we were good before Pep. We won 2 Premier Leagues without Pep. We wanted Pellegrini. We wanted Mancini. Fair, you did win without Pep, but you weren't this. Stop it. You won 1 in 2012, 1 in 2014, but you weren't this. You weren't dominating. 6 in 8 years, 4 straight treble winning, Centurions, 100 points, formidables, all that shit. You weren't none of this on the Pellegrini. So them man, hey, be careful what they wish for, you know. Hey, just go to Bayern Munich and grab Vinny. All right. Vincent Kompany is very comfortable where he's at. You know, they do know that Man City is a smaller club than Bayern, don't they? Like, do these men think they won a couple of titles and think they just usurp Bayern Munich and Real Madrid in big football talk? Nah, brother. Bayern Munich are still bigger than Man City. Right? There's only 2 clubs in England that can chat to Bayern. Like, why would he leave a bigger club to go to a smaller club to make less money and possibly win less? Well, probably maybe won't make less money because City will pay, but he isn't exactly hurting for money at goddamn Bayern Munich either, you know. But I'm confident that we win. We'll get into predictions and all that as we get closer to the weekend. But I've been had chest for the final before a ball was kicked. Domestic Cup double, and I was ready to shut up about Mikel because I didn't pick us to win the league. For full disclaimer, I didn't. I think Liverpool was going to run the table based on how them man go on. Bernardo saw red and Man City scored. He should have never started. You know what? I will hold my hands up because yesterday you man was trying to warn me about Bernardo, and I thought you man were being harsh. But I haven't watched City like that and closely, especially with him in the midfield. But I do know at their pump that Man City midfield of Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, and Rodri was damn near unplayable. Because you could make an argument there were 3 world-class players in that midfield, and they would rotate Ilkay Gundogan, another top guy, in and out. Those 4 midfielders, and Pep had 4 of those to pick from and only picked 3. I hear it. But, yes, I concede. You man were right. Bernardo, shit. Nope. No. He is suspended for the next Champions League game that he plays. So wherever he goes, whatever he leaves City and he goes to another Champions League club, he can't play the next game for that team. Champions League, UEFA doesn't spill over to the English FA. I was happier yesterday, but we still losing on Sunday. Now, I think we win on Sunday, Guna SC. However we win, I don't know. Pens, whatever. But I do think we win the game. I'd rather it not go to pens. Saeed said they're in the title race next season. People miss that. You know what? This is what form will do to you. This is what a couple of wins will do to you. Remember earlier on in the season when we were doing predictions, Waffle Down, and I picked United to beat Sunderland, but United was so shit at the time, no one was picking them. And they beat Sunderland at the weekend, right? And then Sir Jim came out and said he's going to give Amorim 3 more years based off 1 win. Because had they lost that game, he couldn't come out and speak that way. That's the power of one win, 3 points. But the form that United has been on since Carrick came, now assuming they give Carrick the job, Saeed, you know he gets giddy easily. Saeed is the Man United version of Tony Claude. He gets giddy very easily. And next year, when there's actually expectations on these fuckers and they shit the bed, he'll be in the car park. I've had enough in match week 8. You know what I mean? And people love to run over there for the crash out because Saeed is flying right now. He'll be at 300K by the end of the year. You know, like that. That keeper was watching Courtois clips before he came to the game. So I was like, this is going to be one of those nights. Remember when we peppered United a couple years ago and lost the game 3-1? When David De Gea decided that he was going to save even the unsavable. You know what I mean? He was going to turn captain such and such into such and such. And I was like, God damn. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going to catch up on the chat, you know, but my eyes work this morning. My eyes actually do work, you know, and I see the boss. I see the Don. I see the man who has played Russian roulette with a fully loaded revolver and won. You know what I mean? He cheated death many, many times and death didn't mind. He is motherfucking
Maybach music.
They can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown.
It's like boom, bye, bye, in a body boy head. You wanna promote the nasty man.
Lost in the street, they call it murder.
men like Easy E Ross, the boss, bossed it. Just like Eze bossed the pitch yesterday. I don't know who I don't know. Man of the match, there was a toss-up between Deckers and Eze. You know, obviously I'm going to go with Eze, but damn, Declan Rice did score, and the ball wasn't in the net until it was. That shit was outside, inside. But that Eze volley, bro, serious one. I got you, man. Looking forward for that one. Looking forward to that. I'm relaxed and I'm feeling comfortable about the Premiership win. Ooh, bro, I hear it. Now, you see, I was telling Tony Claude the other day, right? Because Tony, Tony always come with BBK. Do you believe? Do you believe? I don't believe yet. I'm not ready to. I tell Tony, once you hear me sound the horns, for all the haters in the building, once the horns are sound, it'll be a party over here until the end of the season. Once you hear the
Kane is in the building.
The playlist will start like that when I believe I'm going to declare that I think we can win this Premier League. As of now, I'm still, feet on the ground type shit, because a scenario exists where we don't even have to lose a bunch of games. You know what I mean? We see that Man City hasn't lost a game in 2 months. They've drawn 3 and watched the Premier League just slip away from them. We're not immune from that type of stuff. But right now, the dopamine got us feeling good, you know what I mean? Because we've advanced. The Cronkies got the quarterfinal payout loading. We should get by Sporting Lisbon, so they're going to get the semifinal payout loading. But on the end of that, on the other side, yeah, there's a pretty good Barcelona team or Atletico Madrid team that's saying, everyone is talking about Arsenal. We got something for them. You know what I mean? Especially Atletico, because the way we did them at the Emirates, they want a piece of us, But then there's Barcelona. He's calm in it. He has good feet. The boy has tidy feet. I even heard TT yesterday saying, hey, that other Suarez, this one is representing the name well. And he did catch my eye. Pause. Josh, I was watching like, yeah, this brother right here, man, got quick feet and he's doing bits. IDK, I think they'll still love Glock. The president of Sporting screwed him. And the way he went about it, fans don't always understand, Black. Sometimes fans just, you leave and they hate you. Go see Trent. Trent won everything he could at Liverpool, fulfill his contractual obligation, and decided he wanted to move to a bigger club, and they hate him for it, It's not like he went about it the way Glock went about it. He fulfilled his contract, you know what I'm saying? Won your champs, won you 2 prems, And it's clear that they missed him, because right now, the Frimpong, the jury's still out on him. And has anyone seen LFC Monster in the spaces? LFC Monster is a faithful member of the community, and we can't find him. What is this? What is this? Anybody? Eze scored the goal. Hey, Eze, bang, rifled it, man, and just popped the collar. Loved it, bruv. Yep, not domestically. Appreciate you knocking that out. You mean that shameless bootleg kick vendor? Yeah, that guy who has everything to say. And when that same Bodo team punched him up, disappeared from the internet. The Bodo team that they said we should be scared of. Yeah, we should be scared of Bodo. Yeah. And the narrative is going to shift now. Oh, you see what Bodo did to Sporting? You see what Sporting did to Bodo? No, fuck it. We're better than Sporting. Never scared of Bodo. It's just the fickleness, the wind blows, and everyone, the fickle fans who don't think for themselves, they over here. Bodo win, all of a sudden they're better than Arsenal. What? Where was all this, what you call it, this, not heritage, because they don't have any, but this thing that they had that was carrying them, that was going to carry them past us. Where the fuck was that yesterday? Yeah? Did they get too confident that they were looking past Sporting and looking at us, or looking for Leverkusen? Big up all the Raiders that came through, man. Big up. The first leg was a first date. We had to act gentlemanly. Settlement leg. Give me the draws. Hold on, let's see if we can find this out. I find the truth. Oh Jesus, guys. Oh God, if I can, I don't even think I have this queued up, but I'm gonna see if I can run it. I don't have it queued up to the point where I wanted to. Remember that Lil Webby? Give me that. Yeah, pull out the chair and all that. Second date, go straight home. Skip past third base and go straight for the cheeks. But you know what? Or, what's it? Leverkusen was, she was nice, being ladylike. Don't want you to judge her on the first date, but she was really into you. And because you were a gentleman on the first date, she rewarded you on the second with the cheeks. It'd be like that sometimes. Big up to Karma. Love. We don't mean to offend. We have a little bit of fun over here sometimes, Incog. One thing about him, if you always watch him in the first leg, his leg is always up in the air. Even if you just try to control the ball, he loves scissors and chops. And there is no sometimes there's a mistake or an accident. There is no mistake about that. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly where the goal was. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. And that's the hallmark of a footballer who plays the game up here. I know where the ball is going before it gets to me. So when it gets to me, there's no thinking required. Just execute. Cold as the celebration, brother. Cold. I'm taking all the copyright strikes today for my boy. The disrespect was loud. So the celebration has to be louder. Rifle. Like how Gyökeres scored the winning goal against Everton, but it was Max who stole the show at the weekend because of the situation surrounding. Declan Rice's goal was cold, but it was Eze's goal who unlocked and made the game free up because they were keeping us at bay. Leverkusen had us in the friend zone. That keeper had us in the friend zone for the first couple of minutes, bro. Man was just pulling out save. Trossard should have scored 2. Deckers could have had 1. Saka could have had 1. And man of the match for Deckers. I was worried for him. I was like, Deckers is doing a lot of running today. Can we get him off? We need him on Sunday. But then I'm thinking, okay, it's Tuesday night. He has today. He has Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Hey, just don't even train, my bro. Just chill and relax. We're going to need you to boss that midfield on Sunday. We're going to need you. Glad he took off Zubi. I think Saka was kind of struggling out there for pace, for fitness. I thought Nani could have done something. Keep Saka fresh for the weekend because he is starting in a final. He's the captain of our football club. He will be out there. So I would have appreciated if he got a little bit of rest. But it seems like Arteta was trying to get him to score. Like if we had gotten a pen, he would have taken it. He needs to see ball hitting it. I could tell, but at what cost? Because what if you had kept him out there and then his damn got a muscular injury trying to score? We're winning the game. You scored 2 goals at home against Leverkusen, you're through. You know what I mean? And when you can bring Martinelli on when you're 2 goals up, it's good. Because he is a great defensive winger. Big up to the broski, Yaga P. And listen to Prom, people. Don't fuck around when Prom talking. Prom said hit the likes. Go ahead and hit the likes, man. Hey, what's that? Bullet beef 456. Hey, bullet beef with the key. Don't lose the key, my Jenna. Easy BBK. May I ask, are you Jamaican, Canadians, sides? Love, do your thing? Yes, man. Straight from yard. Yeah, man. All over. Spanish Town, Point Hills, and Catching. Donga yard. You see me? Anas and manners, my J. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate your time and your comment. They forget they came from the championship. Big up to a ha. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's hump day, Karma. It's hump day. Big up to Chronic. Chronics. Manas. Big up now. Chronic weed. Chronic. Brother, may I ask if you have any Caribbean background? Because I may have something for you. Big up to Jagans, man. Yeah, man. Waffle Dan crossed over the big, that number. Big up to James Bond. Anas and Manas, my G. Saeed being the United Tony Cloud is hilarious. Not gonna just say he gets giddy so easily, blacks. Like, listen, I'm nervous about saying Tony Cloud's name because I've already said it 3 times, and he is like the candy man. You say his name 3 times and poof, he shows up with the giddiness. I'm gonna be completely honest, right? I am scared to go on a stream right now with Tony Claude. I won't get a word in. BBK Sports, guys, and then he will just cook me because I'm not ready to say I believe. I'm close, Tony, but there's still a lot of football to be played, and scenarios and historical context and the manager and pressure and all that feeds into why I'm not ready yet. You know what I mean? Premature ejaculation is never good. Big up to E. Ross, man. Boom, bang, bang. Conic. Max still the man of the match. Big up to me assembled. Love my guy. Joins. Big you up. Good afternoon. All. Soccer pass to Yuckerez. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. There was a chance that Yuck could have passed to him, but Yuck, you never get upset at your striker for shooting still. You know what I mean? Because Yuck wanted to bust net. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Toronto Guna, man. Big you up, my G. Hope you're good, man. Big you up. All the way from the 6. Big you up, man. I sub to the cold corner. Let's see what it's about. I'm quite distant from rap nowadays. Froze like Future and Travis. Who's Travis? Nah, I know who Travis is. I meant to, like, who's Future? Like them, man. And if you watch this one, if you have the stomach to watch it all the way through, there was a segment where Cav asked me what song did you really like that you hated that you felt like was being overpushed, and my pick was a Future song. I'll let you see, but it was a Future song because there was a generation gap between us and the old age rap. Yucker's girlfriend will be loading the boo. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. And if the ultras can sing it louder so she can hear. You know what I mean? He dumped his girlfriend to play in red and white. Yes, loud, so she can hear it. And I hope the cameraman, when they come to the damn Emirates, I hope she comes. So 60,000 can sing it. Hey, hit the likes, people. Run the likes. You know the likes. Go hit the fucking likes, guys. Ross, man. Don. Maybe Bodo can't play on the big pitch, but on that artificial pitch, they are kings. I still think we would have gotten by them. You know, I just didn't like the overreaction that the 3-0. Oh my God, look at Bodo. But when they played well in their first leg and we play poorly in our first, I get it, right? It's gonna be, oh, that's your opponent. You need to get up to the levels. But then you would think it was only a one-off. It's 2 legs for a reason. You know, and maybe Bodo knew that they would shit the bed on a big pitch joints. Maybe they did know that. So they consciously ran up the score in the first leg. And it was a difficult task for Sporting Lisbon. And the way they came out strong, like they understood the assignment. And only one team deserved to win yesterday. But to put 5, go 2 goals clear. I think they would have been satisfied with, 3-3 going to pens and that. But they went all the way. You know what I mean? Well, big up to Karma. Love you for being here. And if you don't know, now you know. Leverkusen pissed me off, man. That nasty back 6 teams. They protect their defenders from being exposed. Their defenders barely run. And that's probably why it was going to take something magical to unlock them. Because the easy chances that we created, the Trossard one, the Saka one, they was like, no, you're going to have to work harder. So, moment of brilliance. The ball was in the net when the keeper started to dive that way. And the Declan one, unsavable as well. The bend on that from the deflection damn near took it away from the goal back in. His brain couldn't process the information fast enough. Do I dive? Do I stand? These idiots told us Eze, Yuck, and Yuck are the champions, are not good enough. The fan base is tapped. He's a confidence player, bro. When you got quality like that, you don't have the confidence, bro. It's been restricted. Make sure you sub to all the channels for the broski. Broski's big. I think over the weekend, views gave us 10 hours, 4 streams, 2 hours a piece, and change. Broski is putting in the work. It's free. Show him some love. Did you see? That's why always me? Look, I gave when he was subbed yesterday. He didn't like it. He was cooking and wanted his goal. Saka was the one who should have been subbed. He was done. And penny for the Madueke's thoughts right now. You know, because those extra minutes that Saka put in his legs over the past 3 games, we'll catch up to him at some point. Now, what's gonna happen, right? The usual thing, Saka is gonna have to damn near have to be injured before Nani gets a run out. The same Nani that rescued us a point over in the first leg. Saka should have came off. I fully agree. Yep. As soon as we went up, I think he could use some rest. A low chance of scoring, but at least until Sunday. I'm not even flying to Beetlejuice. We got the VS Gunner, man. You see a BBK, I'm giddy. Big up Tony, Jesus Christ, man. Tony is giddy right now, and I don't know if I can take an hour and a half of a stream of Tony right now. I have to let the dopamine wear off a little bit. You know, I might have to talk to him before Sunday though, because Sunday I'm gonna be giddy with him. Because why? We'll win a trophy, which that's when you're allowed to be giddy, if you ask me, or when things are mathematically X, Y, and Z. Right? If this were a different team, if this were the Invincibles team, and we're in this position, I would be giddy. You know, but I've never seen this bunch go all the way, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. A little longer than most, you know. Yeah, man. Big up everybody. Everybody got them dubs. I know some Future songs was meme back in the day, but yeah, he is. I'm not gonna blame it on him, but he is a part of the problem with this mumble rap shit. You know, man be rapping without words. Nani was cooking on the right, gets moved to the left for no reason. Well, we know the reason. The reason is Saka, star boy, big contract. The captain, his other captain is out, so he has to run what he has to run with. But if it's based on merit, Nani should have played. Should have. But well done, Arteta. Except for if we're gonna nitpick, you should have took it. You should have taken Saka off and leave goddamn Gyökeres on the pitch. You know what I mean? Kai came on. How did Kai do? I don't think Kai came on and was great. It was okay. You know, but we had 12 shots on target in the first half. You know, we scored and then conceded possession because they did have more possession than us. But in this scenario, I don't mind. Right? When Chelsea had 10 men and had more of the ball than us, that annoyed me. You know what I mean? But, you know, we're calm. Trophy Sunday's loading. You know, we're still in 4 competitions. City quad's gone, right? There's no quad for City. But they can still beat us on Sunday. They are still in the Premier League title race, right? We are 2 draws or 1 loss away from, you know, being in the sticky situation again. And they're still in the FA Cup. So they're wounded, but they're not dead. That's why the giddiness just has to calm down a bit, you know. But on the game itself, there was pressure. Not going to pretend that there wasn't pressure, but I backed us to win it. Another goal, probably I could have probably said comfortably. They didn't have a whole bunch of chances at our goal, but it was tight for a second. But the way that keeper was moving in the damn first half, man, I was like, God, don't tell me it's going to be one of these nights where we just huff and puff and huff and puff and cannot burn. But it was going to take a moment of magic. And the moment of magic came, you know. I can't wait to go look at that shit now. Yes, Majena, big you up, man. Anazamanas, big up the chat of my G. Who would you want to start, Raya or Kepa? Yeah, so we had this conversation yesterday, Flybree, and I don't mind either way, right? I know it's a political answer, but merit is a thing, right? Meritocracy is a thing. Now, if Kepa is your cup keeper and you're in the final, he did something good. He did well enough to get you here if he's your cup keeper. But Mikel has a responsibility to win the trophy. His job is not to appease the players, and his job is to win the game on Sunday. Now, if he believes that Raya gives him the best chance of winning, then fair play. Whichever one is in goal on Sunday, I understand. I would actually go with Kepa. I don't mind it. But if Raya is in goal, I'm not going to lead with, why the hell didn't he start Raya? He's our best goalkeeper. We have our cup keeper, we have our Premier League and our Champions League keeper. Now, if you're Kepa and you see the list come out, the team sheet comes out, you have the right to feel aggrieved. But then you as a professional have to understand that the coach has a responsibility to win this game. And if he feels like Raya is the best option to win the game, I'm calm. So I understand Kepa will be frustrated if Raya starts. But based on Raya's performance yesterday and some of Raya's performance as of late, where he is in conversations now where I don't put him, I still think the best 3 goalkeepers in the world are Courtois, Alisson, and Oblak. Alisson's had a bad year, but I'm not going to forget the amount of work or the body of work that he has put in over the years, So I understand, but it might be a political thing. It's a good problem to have, so to speak, but I think he will go with Kepa. I think he will go with Kepa. I think he will go with his first choice back line, but he's going to reward Kepa with a start in the final. Right? So you'll probably see Timber, Galiba, Nkapie. Calafiori didn't even touch pitch yesterday, or did he? Don't even know. I was so happy. Zubimendi Declan, his default midfield. And it's going to be Eze. There is no way it's not Eze unless that hamstring or whatever he held on the hour mark was something serious. I don't think it is. That gut busting run he meant to go forward when if he had scored that goal, he might have stayed on. But when he missed that shot or they blocked it, he was like, you know what? Game done. I'm tired. Let me get off of here. We have a big game on Sunday. So midfield 3 of Eze, Zubimendi, and Declan Rice, right? He has to start Eze, right? I mean, the last time Eze was in a cup final at Wembley, he was the man of the match and left with the trophy. Let's do the same thing. Talk about boosting his confidence. I don't think he's lacking confidence, but those who think he is, man should be able to walk off the pitch and Sunday be like, 2 trips to Wembley, 2 trophies. And in the FA Cup final in June, because I think the FA Cup final is later than the Premier League final, end of the Premier League, whenever the FA Cup final is, that should be, another trip to Wembley, another trophy. There's it. Front line, Gyökeres. It's going to be Saka. It's not going to be, he's not benching Saka for Nani in a final. And since it's Man City and he's going to need defensive work from his wingers, it's going to be Martinelli. That starts. I'm willing to put money. That's the lineup we're going to see. I'm not sure if I want to gamble on that, but I think that's what we're going to see on Sunday as far as the lineup goes. But I don't think that Kepa, I don't think there's any controversy there between Kepa and Raya. If there is, it's fabricated. You know what I mean? Can Bernardo chip Raya? He has a better chance of chipping Raya than Kepa. You know? Yeah, he's playing. He's playing. The only player that can play is Gehi because he is cup tied. And I hear he's making us think about it. I'm like, brother, we've already knocked you out the damn competition at the Emirates. You had your moment. We were winning. You scored and you sent it in the pens. You're out. But everyone else is available. Haaland will be looking to raise the trophy in our face and rub it in because they can't play for the big years. And we are ahead of them in the Premier League title for the 2 majors. So, if Arsenal go on to win the league and win the Champions League and do a madness, Man City want to be at least be able to say, you know what? If it weren't for us, them men would have did the Q thing. So they're not dead. And they can beat us on the day. Matter of fact, everybody fit, they might even be favorites, even though they're a wounded animal right now. Gunner Street, best performance from us in a long while. We move to Sunday, bring home 1 of 4. Come on, you Gunners. Big you up, Gunner Street. Big you up, Steph. Hope you're good, my G. Do you think Man United are going to be in the title next year? Because they're not in this year. And by in it, and I meant to touch on this earlier before I got sidetracked when we were talking about Saeed. They could be in it, but There's a difference between being in it like City this year or being in it like Villa this year. You got contenders and you got pretenders. Now, Villa was in it, right? And everyone was gassing up Villa, the Unai and this and that. And I will shit on Unai every chance that I get because I need to kill that narrative that I don't need to prop up Unai Emery to beat Arteta with a stick. I can operate independently in that thought process. Unai Emery in his league form is shit, especially this part of the season. Very good cup manager, kind of like our Gianni's manager, Gianni's guy, Antonio Conte. In league form, he is elite. He will win you a league title. At Chelsea, at Juve, at Inter, at Napoli, he will win you league titles. But in cup competitions in Europe, he is shit. His ass. It's the complete opposite with Emery. 11 wins in a row. You got to give credit for that. No, the fuck we don't. If anything, it's a knock on you because you won 11 games in a row and never saw first because you started so poorly in your first 5. And let's not forget, he gave us 22 games unbeaten when he took over Arsenal. Irrelevant runs of form that lead to nothing. That's what he does, especially in not the easy part of the season, but the calm before the storm. So next year, United could be this year's Villa. Or they could be this year's Man City. They're in it, but are they really contenders or are they just pretenders? Now, the transfer window isn't even an indicator. Because when transfer window closed in September, everyone was like, it's Liverpool's year again. They're going to retain it. Look at that shit. They might be going home today. You know what I mean? And they have a trip to the Etihad in the FA Cup. So they might go complete trophyless. So they'll be in it, but there is a level, like is serious contender, a slight chance, big chance. United are playing brilliant football now, but there is no pressure applied to them. That's why Bruno is doing, there's no pressure. If they were closer to the top of the table and there was actually pressure to go on and win it, maybe they don't play so freely and so fluidly. At the first moment of pressure in the FA Cup, they were out. Kepa's fine. No worries there. That when the team sheet comes out, that's not where I'll focus my attention because we pretty much know what the team is going to be. Saka, Gyökeres, Martinelli, Eze, Trossard. Eze, Zubimendi, Declan Rice. You hear the commentary of him. We're pushing Odegaard. Why are you pushing him? We're pushing him really hard to be back for the final. Why? You got here without him. We have pretty much played this season without Martin Odegaard. No cap. I could go look up the stats on how many minutes he's played and how many games he's played, but essentially we have played the season without him. We have played the season without him. We have played the season without Ethan. I can argue we've played the season without Skelly. We have played the season without Norgard. Nani have done well. Nani have played some minutes, but Nani left. There's some food left on the plate. Nani should be given more minutes based on a bad performance. But why are you rushing the play? Why? We're pushing him really hard to re-injure him. What are we doing? UEFA suspension. Yep. Yeah. Read that one already. Yeah. So whichever team he signs for next year. So when he goes to United and United are in the Champions League, he'll miss the first game. Big up to Darren. 24 likes. We have made it to 20. 20 is always, maybe when we get to 25K or to 25K, 2.5K, we'll start to get 30 likes a show. It's cool. It's calm, you know what I mean? 20 is good. What the hell? It's not like I'm Shane or nothing. I'm not Shane or the views or like views. Oh, he said he's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. FA semis are in Wembley. Yeah. The final. 3 finals at Wembley, 3 trophies. I'm here for it. The Q thing is still on. Sunday we must. So we're not allowed to say the Q word until you win on Sunday, yeah? When you win on Sunday, then it's on. Big up to Rambo, Kanamba, Anazamanas, Naji. Gay, he don't want to feel the pain of getting knocked out twice. Now, I heard he was aggrieved, or they were appealing to. I'm like, brother, you're cup tied. Like, why do we think this cup tie thing is new? Like, why these City things think they're just immune to the rules of football? You know what I mean? What's wrong with these men? You know, the talk is getting serious now of Pep leaving at the end of the season, right? And they want him to leave on a high. It will be a rough game on Sunday. You know, I'm still gonna back us to win, even if we lose. I'm not gonna panic if we lose that game or it's gonna spill over to no. It's a one-off game. It's a final. The only connection between this final and the Premier League title race is the team that we're playing for the final is chasing us. If the final was against Man United, no one would be saying if Arsenal lose this, they'll lose the title. I don't think they're as connected as people are making it out. I don't. A final's a final. It's only because it's City that's involved in both that we're saying, oh, heads are gonna drop. No. I'm not hearing that. Good professional job. Be a pro. Big up to Dal as your man of the match. Yeah, and you know what? Who did I hear ask this question? It may have been Kunle from Tunnel TV, saying, would they have been this bad under Maresca? Now, I haven't seen the Chelsea game. I haven't seen the Chelsea highlights. I haven't heard the Chelsea press conference. I haven't heard the Chelsea thing because I'm here. You know, I'm here. Now, I'm full of now. Big up to Brian. Relegation to world champs. Big him up. But, you know, the rest of them, man, you know, the Jimmy Spliffs screaming there on the internet, telling everybody to suck his dick and all this shit when he's on stream with man, and casting them, man, just allow it. You know, and the catch up and SB, they just allow it, which is weird because them man just be like, yo, be respectful in the chat, blah, blah, blah. But the panel is disrespectful to one another. Like, brother, there's some decorum on this, you know what I mean? It's crazy what that man be on. But him, Matisse, what's the other one? Carefree Lewis, they deserve this. They deserve every bit of this pain, you know. And which one of them is going to be the first one to say, Rustin, you're out? Because it's coming. At this point, you know, it didn't take him long to say Poch out, Potter out. A few of them said Maresca out here and there, but I don't even know who Chelsea got next. It don't even matter. But them, man, at this point, it would be best to finish 7th and go back in the Conference League and go win that so they can say they complete football and they can lie to themselves, you know. Because finishing 7th is proof that you had a failed season. You know what I mean? But yeah, Maresca, I don't think he would have held 8. Yeah, because he navigated them to world champs. But holding 8 and PSG decided to chill. It signs that it's a long way from the 1-1 win at Stamford Bridge away back in November, you know. Blunderman needs to practice rotation on Sunday. Raya in goal. Yeah, no problem if he put Raya. Kepa in there. Our crap run Odegaard was reintroduced in the team. Yeah. Uncomfortable conversations. Matter of fact, tomorrow, uncomfortable conversation on Rashid's. Hiding. Yep. I remember the first time I watched him through an entire game. I didn't watch the game, just watched him. I think it was the Forest game. The 0-0. That boy was hiding. Odegaard needs to hold bench. It's okay, yeah. But when Arteta said he's pushing him to get back, I'm like, brother, why would you say that? Like, is he that self-unaware that he doesn't know that there's a narrative out there that he's rushing players back and re-injuring them? Calafiori, every time he comes back, he's re-injured. Trossard, rush back, he's re-injured. Saka, look at him. You know what I mean? Don't rush him back for what? We have Eze. You have Max. You know, if we were that shallow in that position, you should have kept Ethan then, innit? Ethan didn't volunteer himself for a loan. Odegaard needs to retire with immediate effect. Hey, I tell you what, I promise you he'll be here on Sunday. I'm actually shocked that he's not. Maybe he has taken a chill pill, E. Ross. Realist Guna got the dopamine back singing the Eze song. Is it? Oh, damn. Hey, once they get their hooks in Dan, but you know what? Positive Dan, when you spend that much time with positive Dan, I can see one rubbing off on the other. City aren't gonna ask difficult questions than Leverkusen, in my opinion. I agree. I do agree. Because we 1-1 draw at the Emirates, right? And we have them at the we have them in what? Like 2 weeks when we get back from the international break, we have them. So if they beat us going into the international break, right? Because we don't play another game until after the international break. If they beat us going into the international break and then beat us right thereafter, it could be a problem. Remember that last English Cup final, BBK? Which one? You're talking about us versus Chelsea in Baku, or us versus City when they beat us 3-1 or 3-0 when Sterling and that man scored in the EFL Cup? Yeah, I don't want to remember them. I want to forget those. Some panel shows go too far. Yeah, way too far, my G. Like Potts trying to guilt trip the chat after Strict Joe is being nasty towards DJB, etc. Yeah, do y'all see this? When you come into the chat room in my chat, do y'all see the community guidelines thing? Because I don't know where that comes from. I don't even know where that setting is. Where to be respectful, keep it, attack the opinion, not the guest, blah 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 blah. And this is like, brother, why are you yelling? Man, it's just shut the. Be respectful in the chat, really. You got man here telling man, come on, and them need to fix up, man. There is not a football discussion I'm going to have with anyone where it's going to go that far. I'll just get off the stream, and if I see you in the streets, I see you. Jagan said, what are your thoughts on the AFCON debacle? I think the AFCON wants to send a message. I think CAF wants to send a message that as players, you can't take it upon yourself to adjudicate justice by walking off the pitch. They felt like they were emasculated, so to speak. They felt like their authority was threatened. When you are a player, you're not allowed to walk off the pitch. You're supposed to stay on the pitch and be professional, blah, blah, blah. I think that's what they're trying to do. The corruption, this and that, like no one cares, because Sadio Mane and all these men, they had their moment. It was on the pitch for the world to see. They can't take that back. They can strip this, they can strip that. They can't take it away. I just think in the next AFCON tournament, if a decision goes against said team, it sets a dangerous precedent where the players can walk off the pitch and then get their way, quote unquote. I think that's the message they're trying to do. They're trying to. It's a slippery slope if you allow players to walk off the pitch and then the result going their way. I think that's their thinking. I don't agree with it, but I think that's what they're on. But it just always, it can never be a smooth sailing in football, and there's always have to be some controversy. But it's mad. Any more than a 4-person panel is chaos. You know what? The Bruce Banana usually have 6, between 4 to 6. 4 is standard. I'm proud to say that I'm a proud member, a permanent member of the Bruce Banana, right? So I guess you have to count the host. So it's Shane, myself, Normski, and Jez. And then every other week, it's, DJ will pop on sometimes. Aaron, Views, Rich 99's been on there a couple of times. So the Bruce Banana, it flows. One, because we don't take 10 damn minutes to make our point. So everyone gets to speak. And then it goes in a round robin where Jez will speak, I will speak, Normski will speak, Shane will speak. On the first topic. The second topic is kind of, we bounce around and free for all. But on other panels, when there are 8 people and man is taking 10 minutes to speak and make their point, I just do what I'm now. I got better shit to do today. Yeah, man, I don't know. But that's the only plausible reason I can think of why they would want to do that. Because we know there was some bullshit that the Moroccan players did. Odegaard never scores that goal. Oh, he couldn't. Odegaard ain't shooting that. He's looking for a pass. He traps the ball and then squares it to Saka. Curtis said Odegaard wouldn't even think to take that shot. He wouldn't. He'll try to play someone in, try to scoop it, try to do something. Odegaard has played minutes total. 1,000 minutes, 25 in the champs, 215 in the champs, 21 in the FA Cup. Okay. But it feels like we've played the entire goddamn season without him. So 1,000 Premier League minutes, that's what? 9 to 10 games? And we've played match week 31, he's played 10 games. Yeah, I may have over-exaggerated him being out of the season, but it feels like it. And partly because of what Joan said earlier, our dip in form came when he came back, and our best run of form came while he was outside the team. CAF are idiots, is going to lawyers, shit show, make the tournament look bad. But if I were asked the question, do the players even care? They don't. They had the moment. Just like we see Chelsea self-report get a suspended sentence while the 115 is still hanging because it's clogged up in legal litigation. When you're a state sponsor, you can afford the best lawyers money can buy, right? So yeah, once the lawyers get involved, it doesn't take away from what happened on the pitch. The men them already had their parade and they have the trophy. You know what I mean? But hey, big up to Mr. Paz. I'm banging the Mighty Diamonds bit of break from the infamous mob. You heard? As it was on that little thon yesterday. Big up, Mr. Paz, man. And the new Cold Corner episode is out, my G. Man took the pen and had 20 minutes and lost. Morocco trying to hold the L is crazy. Yeah, it's mad. So are the Moroccan players going to take it now and go have their parade? Nah, it's just like I see Touchline saying that Chelsea cheated because Chelsea got the ban that United should be given their Premier League title because they bought players like Hazard and Willian and David Luiz illegally, and Hazard was their best player for 4 years. So make of that if you will. Morocco cheated every way possible during the match. Even that wasn't enough. So they brought a cup under the table. It's mad, but. An organization, a governing body, doesn't want the impression that players have any power, right? You never want to hear the inmates are running the asylum. They don't want players walking off the pitch because the next AFCON or in the World Cup, an African team get a results go against them, they might do the same thing, and that's a bad optic for Infantino and FIFA in general. For all we know, this could be pressure from FIFA on CAF to do something to prevent teams from doing this in the World Cup. Dangerous precedent. They don't want it to get away from them. You know what I mean? But yeah, not gonna watch that shit again. And this is only gonna make it worse because now when the AFCON comes around and they try to establish it as a credible international major tournament. A lot of people are not going to watch because of shit like that, you know. But stripping them from the title, I'm not sure that helps the situation at all. Big up to Beef Bully. I keep saying Bully Beef. I hate to imagine if it goes to pens on Sunday. Will Saka take a pen versus Donnarumma again, like he did in the 2020 final? He will take one. He will definitely take one. Our penalty takers will probably be Havertz, York, Eze, Trossard takes good pens, and Saka. Those are the first five. If it has to go any further than that, you'll probably see Odegaard take one because I do believe he will feature. I don't think he will start, should start, but I do think he'll feature. Now, if he goes down to the defenders, then I don't know. Just let Saliba go up there and swing his foot at it. Odegaard, okay. Gotcha. The minutes there. BBK D-Man was vibing like crazy to that way, and I saw that brother feeling it big time. I asked him, like, did you buy that damn album so you could hear Hove? Because I know he did that for the Memphis Bleak album, just to hear Hove on Dear Summer. But yeah, it was one of my favorite tracks on the card still. Next to Let the Beat Build and what was the other one? Let the Beat Build and with Bobby Valentino. The Carter. 34 like, oh, we made it to 30. You absolute legends. I hope teams don't let the players go to that shit show. Yeah, imagine players go to that shit show and then come back injured in that. Apparently, empty vessels make no noise. It's mad. But people who we have, yeah, Memphis Bleak. Dallas on it, Who do we have going through today, people? Newcastle and Barca gives us the early kickoff, Even there's some Europa League games today for some reason. Braga and another team are playing. But Barcelona, Newcastle, it's a tall order, But I would love if Newcastle knocked out Barcelona. It'd be a great Cinderella story. If Newcastle knock out Barcelona, our team's gonna have the same energy they were giving Bodo and propping them up and prop up Newcastle, prop them up, and then they have a date with Atletico. And just how many are Simeone's men gonna put past Tottenham today? Now I know Tottenham went to Anfield and got the 1-1 draw and they're feeling good about themselves, but brother, you are not Sporting Lisbon. It ain't happening. City couldn't do no remontada. You men ain't doing no remontada. It's long. It's gonna be PSG setting. It's 15 minutes in, they're down 2-0. London is going to be on smoke tonight. And I think Atletico could put another 5 past these men. Now, are Tottenham going to try to do damage control or they're just going to lay down and take it? Gala versus Liverpool. I actually think Liverpool will go through. I think the football gods will punish Gala for being so wasteful in the first leg. And if you are Atalanta, if you are that coach, like, why even travel to? How do you get these guys up to go to Bayern, go to Munich, down 5 goals? How do you motivate this bunch? Do you show them the clip yesterday of Sporting scoring 5-0? You ain't beating Bayern 5-0, bro. But yeah, Bayern, you have a date with Real. What's that? April 6th or 7th? I would pay money to see that. Hopefully they're not playing at the same time we're playing because I want to watch that game. Oh, days. 1 second. Let me get back into the comms. We're almost there, people. We're almost there. Remember the Memphis Dynasty? They got to round 2 of the playoff once. So I'm thinking, we're talking about Zebo, we're talking about Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen. Who else was there at the time? Was Steven Adams there? Mike Conley. I think Mike Conley was on that team. Yeah, they were a decent team, but I think OKC was just too much for him. A2, be a Chelsea fan. Chelsea got punched up, man. They have the nerve of them, with the sunglasses and the championship belts and the champions of the world thing. The champions of Europe showed up and showed you that it's levels. I don't want to say the PSG players were motivated for the Club World Cup final, but they weren't. Maybe 10 years from now or 12 years from now, because it's a 4-year tournament, that tournament will have some more nous where players will get up for it. But them men are coming off the back of a treble. They weren't, they weren't even up for the Super Cup. They almost lost it to Tottenham until they realized, let's just go ahead and win this shit. A2, I wanted 10. I wanted Chelsea to get to hold 10. Like 10-2 Bayern. Yeah, I wanted them man to hold 10. Now, Atletico put 10 past Tottenham, even 11. I want to hear that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Liverpool game because the Tottenham, unless you just want comedy to see Tottenham tears, because why would they even go to the game? Because they down 3-0 at halftime. It's going to be a fire drill anyway. So I'm going to watch the Liverpool game. That one as consequent. The Bayern game, done. Liverpool game should be a good one. Tottenham game, done. And the Barca is the early kickoff. So we get to watch 2 good games. Okay. Yeah, right. Ja. Yeah, bro. Ja. I had high hopes for Ja. Ja is going to end up being wasted talent. Wow. Draymond told Brooks, "Dynasty comes for you, not with you." Hey, that's a big bar right there. Big up to Mateo, man, the real bad man. Yeah, yeah. But this one, it comes on early, so then you have a whole 90 minutes later to consume some Liverpool. And I hope it's halftime and Gala are still in it, because then Anfield gets a little nervy. If Gala can deal with that initial wave that Liverpool are going to throw it, if they bend but don't break, I think they can get something. It's not all if I'm going to put a percentage on it, I'll go 60-40. 60-40. I had us winning 2-0 yesterday in all the spaces. We did 2-0, and I'm happy about that. This one, I can't call any of these games, bro. Because I don't know what the mindset is for Tottenham going to the game. Damage control, if they actually think they can get some today, them man could end up holding another 6 if they try to play football with Atletico Madrid. And I'm here for it. Just like the reverse fixture, every time I check my phone, the score changed. You know what I mean? But I'm going to have my eyes on Liverpool. And if they win, that damn LFC monster will show up here later. I guarantee you he will. I remember the state of the squad, man. We were rocked by injury. Nobody cares, so I don't. No, brother, Chelsea finished 12, Sheldon. Remember, Chelsea finished 12 and no one gave a damn. You know how we talk about Arteta has spent a billion, and haven't won the Premier League? How many billions have Chelsea gone, and they're moving further away from the Premier League title, bro? I think they're damn near close to 3 billion now, and they're going back to the Conference League. And no one cares. No one. Plastic Club, anybody? Juve almost came... Gala and Liverpool is better. Yeah. I'm going to watch that one. Definitely going to watch that one. Yeah. That's what, 6:45 kickoff or something like that? So, yeah. I can appreciate UEFA giving us that option, to catch who you want in the final. Damn, you putting all the way us to the final, Nelson. Damn. Kevin, like, who do I want in the semis? Barca or Newcastle or Atletico? You got us all the way in the final already. Who do I want in the final? Give me Real. PSG has beaten us. Bayern has beaten us. Not that I'm saying that. I remember a couple of years ago when Mo Salah, because they had lost the 2018 or 29, which one? They had lost a Champions League final to Real, and Mo Salah was on record saying, "Give me Real," and they got Real in 2022, and Real won it. It sounds rich, but I don't want PSG. PSG or they're the defending champs. I don't want Bayern. They can. But you get who you get. But if I had to pick one, just off historical context, I'll take my chances with Real. I like Newcastle. Spurs, Atletico, drama. Liverpool, Gala, action. Newcastle, Barca, post-apocalyptic. Oh, Jesus, I can't even talk today. Apocalyptic. Bayern, Atlanta. I want some action, goddammit. Give me some action, Yeah, the comedy drama. Comedy, Yeah, but I want no mercy rule. I want Simeone to be a complete asshole today. Today, I want Diego Simeone to do what we asked Liverpool to do on Sunday. LFC monster. You failed the test. You failed the damn test. Atletico, you have one job. Remind these men that they're in a relegation fight. Right? Put some more red on the damn and send them to the weekend facing Forest in a 6-pointer with their head in their hands. That's what I want. And further on down the season, I think Tottenham have Chelsea away, like close to the end of the season. That could be the nail in the coffin that send them into the relegation. And speaking of Chelsea, oh my days. Bayern passed through We took it easy on Chelsea today, my bro. We didn't cook Chelsea. We actually, I could have cooked the manager, but thank you, my bro. But I heard he said something about the players being tired. I didn't see his press conference, so I don't want to take him outside of. I don't want to take him out of context. It's only a small clip, but he said something about the players being tired and how many games they've played. I'm like, brother, Chelsea had 2 teams last year. They had a Conference League team and a Premier League team. Cole Palmer wasn't even registered for the damn regular phase in the damn Conference League. It's when they got to the knockouts that they registered, because the Conference League was a walk. But I don't know how much longer that brother got. But we have Graham Potter, right, as the poster child for the grass ain't always greener on the other side. He should have stayed his ass at Brighton, even though I get it, the money and all that shit. But I know in hindsight he regrets that decision because he ruined his managerial legacy. He went too early. Same thing for this guy. Because when he was at the press conference when Chelsea hired him, it sounded like he was reading from a script. It sounded manufactured, and he is feeling the heat now. Brother, Strasbourg, okay. You can lose 2-3 games there. You can get packed in 8-2 by PSG in France. You get packed in 8-2. Got an answer for that. Big up to Gunnar the Q word continues. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Has anyone ever seen Boateng in person? Gunnar might be Boateng, you know. Gunnar might be Boateng. Big up to Brian, man. Brian had a comment here as well. So I'm sorry, I'm just passing through. I stopped watching the match after the first goal. Even if we sack Russ in there, I don't trust the sporting directors to bring in a quality coach. I hear it, man. The frustration builds. And for my Chelsea mates, I tell them all the time, welcome to American ownership, bro. They're going to frustrate the shit out of you for years to come. Because as long as they're getting money, they give 2 fucks about the football, man. Oscar the Gouge. 3-0 is enough punishment for Spud alongside the relegation perfect season. Now, I need a record be assembled. You know, like when we went to PSV and beat them 7-1, that's still the record for away league goals. I want Atletico to break that record tonight. I want Spurs to be on the receiving end of the record. Or at least tie it. 7-1 would be perfect, because then we still have the record for the best away performance in the knockout stage. I want them to be on the receiving end of it. So when Sky Sports put their little graphic up, you know, the team that has the record amount of goals scored away from home in the Champions League, Arsenal. The team that has conceded the most goals at home in the knockout round, Tottenham. I'm here for it. That's even sweeter. Yeah, man, big up. Lots of love in the chat today. Big you up. But people, I do have family in town. They hate it when I'm online forever and ever. So I got to go get some stuff that I'm about to head down to IHOP. Get some breakfast, get my day started, and find myself at a bar for lunch so I can watch some football. Just happens to be on the TV, yeah? But big up to every single one of you, love. Hey, love, appreciate your time. Thank you all for being here. Like I always say, people, you know what? Just one more time for Eze.
Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my
collar. I've been working these goals, and they better put the trophy in my hand. Like I always say, people, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, we are gone.
First things first, I pop freaks all the honeys, dummies, playboy bunnies, those wanting money.
To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. Jesus, the notorious just. Tease us with your lyrical thesis. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine. Sicker than your average. I twist cabbage on instinct. Niggas don't think shit, stink pink gators. Spit your game, talk your shit, grab your gap. Spit your game, talk your shit. Sky's the limit and you know that you can have what you want. Sky is the limit.